Right, can you say hello?
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome to our day. Hi guys, and Happy New Year. I think this is the first vlog that we are doing of the new year that's not trying to catch up like of the last little bit of Christmas. But I use a company called Free Prints, which basically every month you get, I think it's 50 free 6x4s, and I've literally been using them now for about 2 years. Obviously we do a lot of filming and photography and things like that, and we literally capture as much as possible because it's memories. And obviously I did the prints for December and they've just arrived, so I'm now dating them, and then I can clear them off my phone and things. And I am so glad that we video and capture everything via pictures and whatever else, because I'm currently going through them, and there's like Gizmo's nose, eating a raisin, going up to Mummy to get a treat, coming over to Mama to get a treat, and there's like, hang on, there's one of his cute little butt as well. His cute little bunny butt. And it's just really sad. And I've also just read a news article about the fact that owners who got dogs, cats, rabbits and whatever else during the first national lockdown in England, they're trying to sell these animals to get their money back, or they're taking them back to the kennels because they don't have the time for them. And it's like, people were warned of this in the first national lockdown, that they need to realise that lockdown's not going to last forever and these pets are going to be with you for years, and they need to seriously think about it. And they clearly thought, yeah, whatever, and now they're just trying to get rid of their pets because they don't have the time for them, or they don't have the time to take them for walks or train them or whatever else. And I just feel really sorry for these animals, because the pets, they do take up a lot of time, they take up a lot of money, they take up a lot of everything, your love, literally the list goes on. But that's the joys of having a pet. You look after them like they're gold, and you would do anything for them. And for these pets to now just be like being kicked out because these irresponsible people figured that everything will be okay when it goes back to normal, when clearly it's not, and they've not really thought about it. And I just feel for these animals, because it's not a great start for them being like passed from pillar to post. Most animals, the best time to bond and train is like when they are young, like when they're puppies and kittens and things like that. So for these animals, and like rescue animals as well, like that have come from the kennels, like they've already been through hell to have landed in a kennel. They finally think they're going to go to a loving home, and then boom, they're being taken out and going straight back to these kennels, which I know kennels do their best, but it is a kennel. These dogs are kept in these little cages for a long period of time, and it's just awful. And then there's people like Sophie and I that absolutely adore our animals, and we recently lose an animal and it's just heartbreaking. But I am just glad that we capture them in photographs, in videos and everything. Like we do footprints, we have, like with all of the rabbits that we've had that have sadly passed, we've got like hair clippings from them, like we've got a blanket that they have for their last few days, and then we seal it so it's like literally just their blanket. And yeah, it's just awful. and heartbreaking, and we would do anything to have our pets back, but obviously we know they don't last forever. But it just angers us with these irresponsible people. So if you're watching this, because we're about to go back into a lockdown by the looks of it, please think before getting an animal. Lockdown doesn't last forever. Lockdown isn't going to last for years. An animal does last for years, and they need that love and they need that care. So don't just think, oh, I'm at home a lot at the moment, I can do it. Because if you do work, and you do have to work a job outside of your house, these pets are going to get left alone for long periods of time, and that's just really not fair. So yeah, just think wisely before you just decide to go and get a rescue pet or a puppy or a kitten or a bunny or whatever, because they have feelings too. Oh, and I forgot. I think I have a referral code for this app that I use to get free photos. If I have, I'll put it in the description, so take a look there just in case I have got one and I've put it there.
Go lie down.
So Sophie just brought tea up, and Alba was pacing and she was going to the bathroom and then coming out, and normally when she does that, she needs water.
And I said, I'm pretty sure there's a whole bowl of water
Yeah.
in there. And there was.
So we sat there initially, but she just kept bounding back and forth to the toilet, and she just wouldn't settle. So we asked if she wanted toilet cuddles, and it's so wanted fake toilet cuddles. What you mean is, it started a few years ago. Like, one of us would sat on the toilet, and then the girls just decided to come in. I think it was me, because you always shut the door. I never shut the door. And they came in and they sit between your legs and
Just get belly rubs.
Yeah,
Rubs.
and they love it.
Just sit there and they're just like, this
and
is
then
life.
literally, if you go in and you say toilet cuddles, they are all for it.
Yeah, like they
Or-
literally stop anything they're doing.
With Soph, if she shuts the door, like, one of the girls will probably go up to the door and just stand staring at the door like this because they want toilet cuddles. And so Soph went and done that. Literally just gave her a little belly rub with fake toilet cuddles.
She came back and looked down. Look at her. She's settled. She wanted toilet cuddles.
It was a very inappropriate time.
It was. Clearly I haven't peed enough today.
No, that was so stinking adorable. Bless her. Now we're going to have our food.
Yeah.
Before we start, I just want to have you all appreciate how cute Nova is in this outfit from our friend Becky at Christmas. But anyway, do you remember a little while ago that I was making these? Well, it's time. We need a candle though.
Oh.
Oh, I ain't got the Santa one, have we? Oh, that's horrible pain. Oh, I hope that's muscular.
Let me just wipe this off. It's got a little bit of dust on it.
How?
Okay.
Yeah. We just heard about the England going into another national lockdown, and I was just reading the comments and all the people that think it's a conspiracy and being controlled and a load of shit and whatever else, and all we're thinking about is there's another year of not seeing anybody, struggling for food,
Like,
possibly not trying for a baby.
like for example, now we've got some frozen mints, tins of tomatoes, and some rice and some spaghetti.
And 5 kilograms of porridge.
No, less than that now.
Oh yeah, 'cause we've eaten some.
And that's gonna be our food until like the 16th, because so many people, like even before lockdown, decided that they were gonna get like home delivery instead of like going and getting it, like for the people who were allowed, who were and still are allowed to go get stuff.
Yeah.
Whereas like people like us, we're not even allowed out, so
Yeah.
it's stressful.
And I've just realised that my stepdad should have been having major open heart surgery in 2 days' time.
Yeah, it's probably not gonna happen.
Well, when you guys see this, it'll be a day's time. If you've been here a little while, the 6th, 2 years ago, he's got something called myasthenia gravis, which is an autoimmune disorder, and basically it can shut down his muscle functions, and he ended up having to go into a coma because his, like, all the muscles in his throat, which obviously is breathing and stuff like that, just went.
It was very scary.
Yeah, they didn't think he would last, and obviously it's affected his heart muscles, which is why he needs this surgery. And
it's already been put off for like a year because of the first year of COVID.
Yeah.
So
then it was supposed to be in December, then it got put back till the 6th, so now it's the case of, great.
Are they going to do it now?
And is it worth risking doing open heart surgery when COVID's so bad in hospitals? That's another thing they need to weigh up, so that's a bit shit, so I'll find out tomorrow, hopefully, to see what's going on. I'll give Mum a ring. But for now, back to this, is we came up with the idea for Christmas to give loads of like different people and obviously ourselves to make mini s'mores.
We do have marshmallows as well, not just
biscuits.
We are supposed to have cake candles, but we don't have any up here, and I'm not going to use those right now, so we're just going to use a tea light.
Obviously in America you have like proper graham crackers and chocolate and whatever else. In the UK, I've been doing it since I was like 8 or 9 years old, and we basically just used chocolate digestives and marshmallows. Well, instead of buying everybody like big packs of chocolate digestives for Christmas, we came up with the idea of using animal biscuits, because they're biscuits with chocolate lined, so it's basically gonna, if you put it so the chocolate's on the inside, melt the marshmallows,
Marshmallow.
and then stick it between the biscuits and you get mini s'mores. So I'm going to try and put the camera in a way that is going to record it. Please ignore the candle that's been in the window collecting dust.
I wiped it somewhat.
Right, is this going to work? Excuse my knee. I've been getting blazing temperatures again because of my chest infection, so I've been trying to find ways to cool down.
Ready for me to try this? Is that yes?
Yep. That wick looks really weird.
Yeah. For those of you who don't know, I can't usually
light candles.
I can't usually do these.
Just give you a little bit of
a bit of a terrifying angle there, babe.
What is?
The box and the candle.
That's fine.
It doesn't look like it's going very well. It burnt out.
I said that wick didn't look good.
What do we do now?
Get a different candle. Oh! It's okay.
Oh, that will work.
A little bit of
and I feel a bit safer with that too.
This is a candle Soph bought me for Christmas.
Candle. It's honey flavoured.
So add a bit of honey aroma to our s'mores.
Keep it on the box.
Morning.
Oh my god, that smells so fragrant.
Only burn on a heat resistant.
Yeah, you maybe not want to put it straight on.
Well, paper isn't really heat resistant, babe.
To be fair, it's not going all the way down, is it?
No.
So
boom. Yeah. So, these are plastic. I did test it, and if you hold the plastic over a bit, it does melt, but we just got to be skillful.
Yeah. I just hope the girls make them.
So, for those that don't know, animal biscuits with an added Freddo one. Normally,
they're all just
like,
different animals, aren't they?
Yeah, here's a monkey.
Monkey. I've got a lion, 2 lions.
Oh, another Freddy face. Another Freddy face.
A lot of Freddos in there.
Another Freddy face. They're supposed to be just like specially added.
Lying.
What you lying about?
That was poor.
I know. Yeah. Elephant. God, they're melting in my fingers already.
Yeah, me too.
Another Freddy face. I think this is supposed to be an alligator or crocodile.
Really?
But I'm not too sure.
Why are its legs so long? Is that its mouth? I'm confused.
Or maybe a T-Rex?
I don't know. This is some kind of animal / creature.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that.
We aren't entirely sure what it is.
Right. I'm going to try and pair these up right.
Are you pairing them all now?
No. Marshmallow, my sword.
Oh, that's not on very well.
And look.
Which way are we supposed to do it? That way or this way? That would probably be better, wouldn't it?
Whichever way.
I feel like we're more likely to be able to toast it. Toasty.
You're not supposed to stick it in the flame,
I wanted
babe.
to see what would happen.
Well, it's gonna toast. Can't believe you just stuck your marshmallow in the flame.
Why not? What's wrong with that?
Well, you've just burnt it. It's black.
Yeah, it'll be alright. Just don't touch the candle with it, otherwise it'll be a little bit wrong. Taking my heat. Oh god. Not sure what happened there. You can see it sizzling. Ooh.
You cannot resist putting it in the flame.
It wasn't in it, was it? I didn't think it was in it. I thought it was reasonably far away. I'm guessing maybe it's because I'm putting mine above it, rather than putting it next to it. How do you know when it's done?
You can kind of tell because it gets a bit more meltier.
It's weird because it like suddenly goes like, oh god, I think that was blue. That set on fire.
It is sugar.
Well, yeah, but that's insane.
It's kind of whatever you want it to be like.
I think you're in the flame. I think you did a me. Right, I'm going for it.
Oh yeah, yours is melted, babe.
Oop. Bite size.
Bite-sized s'mores. How stinking cute are these? Mine is very melty.
It's good.
So, we're going to get on with the rest of this. Thanks for coming on to stay with us, and we'll see you tomorrow. Good night, everyone. So we've just mentioned that we gave this idea to like people for Christmas, like just a little something to do with your partner, your family, your child, or whatever. And so we've just had a message from her brother and his wife. The exact same time we were just doing s'mores. They're doing theirs.
I'm Shooketh.
They've literally just sent a picture. Like, we gave these as Christmas presents, and we just happened to both be doing them on the same day at the same time.
Yeah. So shook.
At
Because
it,
we were saying, well, we want to know if people did actually use them as s'mores, like what we said, but we don't want to, like, ask them in case, like...
we don't want to make them feel bad.
Comfortable if they
Yeah.
didn't or something. And
then we get this picture.
And I'm just like...
Literally, we were so shooketh. And
Very shooketh.
they said they really enjoyed it and it was really nice. So it is nice to have that feedback, to know that, like, it was a little different as a present. We were risking it, whether it was going to flop or not. And to get that feedback was really nice. So, still shocked. But we're happy with it. So, you remember a year ago when I got my new phone and I decided to sell my other one on Facebook Marketplace. Everything went really well. We had a confirmation email from PayPal saying that everything had gone through, or what we thought, and then suddenly it hit us the second, like, I think it was about 24 hours, 40 hours later, we realised, shit, something bad's happened. Well, I rang the police. They said they can get it sorted. They transferred me to the fraud people, and I basically, like, hammering them ever since, like, why is it taking so long?
Literally a year.
Yeah. Well, I've just had a response, and basically they're saying it's our fault for...
not checking our PayPal.
Yeah, even though in the report I said that we received a confirmation email that was shockingly like PayPal, that we thought it was genuine. We're not investigators. We can't identify every fraud thing. And it all just seemed to coincide and work hand in hand for us selling the phone. But yeah, they've basically said it's our own fault, and they're not going to do anything, and they're not closing my case, just in case it happens again and somebody else reports the same details with the same name and address and whatever, or a third person does it and whatever else, and then they'll actually do something.
Which isn't going to happen because we didn't know at the time, because they'd made it very realistic, that they'd made a fake account and then they deleted it afterwards.
Yep.
So,
yeah. Either they deleted it or they blocked me.
Oh yeah, probably blocked.
Whereas if they had literally just gone round their house, like the police, on the day that I rung, it was a home address, they could have literally...
Motion detected at the front door.
Gone there and picked it up.
Yeah. And I could confirm it's my phone because I've kept the pictures I took and put on Facebook, and it showed everything, and I, like, with the scratches where they were and whatever else, so they would have known it was my phone. But they didn't. They left it down to this fraud people and because they said it was going to do it, left it for a year, and now they're not actually going to do anything. So, £300 that I might as well have just drawn out of the bank and chucked in the bin. So, what bugs me is I was about to exchange it with O2.
Yeah.
And somebody then came through, giving me the asking price that I wanted on Facebook. So I thought, okay, we'll just do it that way. So please, please, please be careful on Facebook. Not everything is as it seems. Facebook don't actually do anything to support you. PayPal don't actually do anything to support you. PayPal's excuse was, well, it didn't come through us, so we're not going to be helping you. Even though it was their company that they were pretending to be, and we had all that evidence. So yeah, I think if it's anything that's a substantial price or electronics that are in really good condition, try your phone dealer or try like places like CEX, or even go through eBay if it's a phone, because at least with eBay, if something screws up, they will get your money back or get the money you deserved.
Yeah.
So just please think, because otherwise you're just gonna be shat on like we have, and the police decided to do sweet FA. And £300 for us is a lot.
Yeah, it's a huge amount.
It's so frustrating, and like I just keep kicking myself. Like if I had just gone to do the O2 exchange, yeah, like the day before, like I was going to, then like none of this would have happened. Hindsight is a wonderful thing, but just learn from our mistake, unfortunately.
They got a lovely free phone out of it, didn't they?
A really good condition phone. Grrr. It's not fair.
No.
Such fun.